Well, here I am. My carving's done. That's the first carving. And to give you a perspective how big that drum is, it's only about 2 hands high. A little over 2 hands high. The drum originally had 2 heads, but I took the head off and I cut that, measured it. That's a traditional leg for the Huehuetl drum, not Huehuetl. Baby escultura, seashell, and what I figured to be, I guess, the mom escultura. Very cool. And the seashell again. Loved how that came out. My most surprised thing that I did on here, I mean, I love all of it. The hardest thing to do was that flower. Oh my God. And I just learned just by doing this. It's like the 3rd week of August, and I began this in the 3rd week of July. So on and off, I worked on it. I would probably sit and work maybe 7 or 8 times for about 2 hours. So I'm going to guess something around, probably more than that. I never sat and worked less than an hour, I know that. So there's my Huehuetl drum. And then I'm going to be coloring it with some natural colors. I'm going to pound the rocks and make the colors and mix it with oils. And I'll be painting here. And then I'm going to put in some, I left the skin here, the original skin, and I'm going to wet it again, but I'm going to mark right here where the skin is. I'm going to put in some maple pegs, stretch the skin over the pegs, so it'll be like really totally old style. Although it appears that most Huehuetl skins were glued on, because in the codices you don't see this shape. But then the codices don't show you every single drum and all that ever was made in Mexico. Okay. Itzcuintlis is a hairless dog. They sometimes call it the Mexican hairless. But it usually has a little mohawk on top and has no hair. And they're related to the Chihuahuas, I understand. I love my 5-flower, symbol of Quetzalcoatl. See you later. There, I learned carving on my own, taught myself. Well, because I've been drawing since I was like 3 years old, but I guess that helped, huh? And this is all to say, si se puede, you can do it too.